And now for the moment we've been waiting for all evening. Pennridge High School Jazz Band. Let's hear it. Now before we get started here, typically I come out with a piece of paper, there's a whole thing written here about the band, and I read a lot of stuff about the band. Well, tonight there is nothing on here about the Pennridge band, so I was told to make it up. So I could not come up with anything better than to say a couple words about what you might be seeing behind you here. And a lot of it has to do with this guy right here, Mr. Greg Benson. The reason why I say that is because personally, for me, I just want to fill you in with a little bit of information here. I happened to meet Greg Benson 12 years ago when my oldest son started getting into music. The first time I met the man, I was astonished at how much he knew. Over the last 12 years, my kids have dealt with Mr. Benson from the elementary school level to the middle school level to the high school level, and now today he's directing the band, and my son is a senior in the trumpet of the jazz band. I have never seen a teacher care so much about kids like I've seen Greg Benson take these kids and accelerate them to the level they've been. Mr. Greg Benson has done a lot with the kids in the band, so much so, as they move on throughout the years, they're always going to remember him. Now, I need to fill you in with a little bit of information here real quick before we go any further. This man happens to be this busy. He does the high school jazz band, which you're going to hear perform phenomenally. He does the high school lap band, which you've already heard, and they did a fantastic job. He also directs the jazz band at the middle school, and they are completely phenomenal. He also does the lap band at the middle school, and they're just as good. He also teaches school at the elementary school here in this district. So another round of applause for his contribution. And just when it comes to that point, we also need to mention the other person that's just as much involved in this as he is, and that's Mrs. Benson. Mr. Benson's been here, and she's been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting tirelessly. And this man has touched everybody's heart that you see up there, and over for 12 years. And I know that he has made a deep impact on thousands of students. And as a parent of the Pennridge Music Association and the band parent program here, my heart goes out to him. And I do want to quote one quick quote that's on your program at the end, and it's very fitting for this man back here. And it goes like this: "There is in souls a symphony with sounds, and as the mind is pitched, the ear is pleased. With melting airs, where martial brisk or grave, some chord in unison what we hear is touched within us, and the heart replies." And Mr. Benson and Mrs. Benson, my heart goes out to both of you for everything you did for all the kids in this school district. Let's welcome our team and welcome the Pennridge High School Jazz Band, Mr. Benson.
Thank you very much.